It's him again. Oh, that bloke. Look. He's lost his key. What's that he's got?
I had no intention of sitting here all day, Kate.
But we just saw this. Finished, Miss Thorne.
Good. Well, let's hope you've done it properly this time. Samantha, would you bring her up here, please?
Dead solid.
I told you there was something strange about him.
What do we do? Shall I ask my dad? He'd know.
Do you think he'd believe you? Send you to have your eyes tested.
Well, we've got to tell someone.
Next thing to do is to find out where he goes to. Us? But we'll ask Dunk about it. He's got nothing to do except painting the old houseboat.
But he won't believe us either.
We won't tell him. I mean, we'll tell him what we thought before, and we want him to settle a bet for us.
But he won't take any notice of that.
He will when he sees you. Hasn't seen you for ages, has he? Oh, come on, let's go now.
All right. Mind if we go out and fetch Radna? I said I'd take him for a walk.
All right. Okay, come on. Hey, Dunk!
What?
Come over here.
What do you want?
Remember Sammy Morris?
Hello.
Well, me and Sammy want you to help us.
Hey, get out of here, my Kate.
Oh, what a dog.
It's always like that.
Yep. Come on.
Radna? That's a great name for a dog.
It's where Mum and Dad spent their honeymoon.
Some honeymoon.
Shut up. Poor old Radna. That's a good one.
Dunk, listen. We want you to help us settle a bet.
A bet?
Yeah. Well, it's this man we see from the classroom window. I say he's a spy, and Sammy says he's a great lover.
I didn't.
That's what you meant.
I'll get on with it.
Well, there's something funny about him. He keeps a car in a garage outside our window, and he goes out with parcels and comes back without them half an hour later.
Oh, he's probably a salesman.
No, he's dressed smartish when he's using the car, but he keeps wrap clothes in the garage.
Look, I haven't got the time.
You've got all the time in the world till you get yourself a proper job.
I've got one. Start next Monday. TV repairman.
Hey, that's great.
Please, Dunk.
Okay. Well, what do you want me to do?
Follow him. See where he goes without him seeing you.
He makes one trip before school. We see him first lesson coming back.
Where from?
Main roadway.
Okay, if it's before school, you two can help.
Right.
And this is what we'll do.
Oh, it's nothing. I've been door. Just a childish
broke down.
Yeah, she rattles like when she's got her mistress, and she all lies down like a cruel and tangled.
We had the most incredible physics master. It was called Harvard.
Hey, wake up, you two. You missed him. You passed him on the bridge going that way.
Okay, it's a start. We'll give it a go tomorrow morning. You better keep out of the way, Kate. I mean, you probably recognise you in that. Look, what we can do is we could do some car washing, couldn't we? Might earn a bit of money anyway.
What a job.
Good morning. Clean your car for you, only 25 pence.
No, certainly not.
Dunk! He's coming.
Okay, this'll do.
Well, that one's much easier.
Come on. He's going down to that car dump. Lucky you aren't on piecework. Look, I'll try somewhere down here.
Look, you get me in and I'll look around. There won't be anybody there on Sunday.
Okay. I'll nip over the fence.
No. If they do catch you, they'll only think you're trying to nick something. They won't touch me. Not like this.
All right, if that's the way you want it. Hey, hand the hammer.
Don't make too much noise. Come on, Dunk.
I'm going as fast as I can.
Well, go a bit quicker.
Katie, please.
Right, get me out of here.
All right.
You go and then help me through.
We could never get round there, Kate.
Yes, we can. We can go around the back.
We wouldn't make
Looking
it.
for someone, man.
Sorry, mate. I was having a look round to see if I could ask about a job here.
And you brought your girl along to help you decide.
Well, she's my sister, but...
How did you get in then? The gates are locked.
Well...
Now look, you tell me what you're looking for and I'll see if I can be helping you.
We're looking for a man who can walk through doors.
Walk through doors, is it?
Shut doors.
Well, I've seen men do it drunk.
No, it wasn't like that.
Seeing things you are, darling.
We saw a man melt through a door. So we followed him, and he came in here.
Where is it? How many of you?
Well, not me, mate. I'm only the chauffeur.
Some of the girls from my school.
Which one of them did you see?
Which are who?
I don't know what she's talking about. It was only a sort of bet,
What sort of a bet, bucko?
whether he was a spy or a great lover.
Well, every man jack of us is a great lover, but don't you go telling the Sunday papers. Now, which were you talking about, darling?
Him.
Must have been a trick of the light or something.
Oh, that's it. It's one of those things that you think you see when the sun's too bright. Or maybe you looked away just for a minute. Well, it's easy to imagine things, isn't it?
Mister, I don't imagine things. He used some kind of gadget and he walked through that door.
Oh, no.
Who are you? Where'd you come from? We left a friend at home. We told her where we were going. Her uncle's a policeman.
A charming morning to you, miss. And would your uncle be a policeman?
No, she's... Yes, he works in Glasgow.
And was it you saw my friend Justin here walk through a door?
Yes, I'm sorry.
And how many of you was there saw this?
Just Katie and me.
Now then, I have a story to tell you. But we'll go somewhere a little more private, maybe. You keep quiet, and no harm will come to you. Here you go.
See how he handled Radner, Sammy? You'd better ask him to give you a lesson in dog control.
We will carry you, miss.
Don't you touch me.
Sit down, please. I'm sorry that we needed to frighten you.
Don't mention it.
Justin has betrayed us. You have found us. We ought to go. But this is a good time, and our work is nearly done. If we go now, all that will be wasted. So I'm going to try to persuade you to forget all that you have seen.
You'll have to tell us what's going on, mate.
You asked us where we came from. We come from here, this city.
When from then?
You know that?
You don't belong now. You said this was a good time. Just now up there, you spoke with a phony Irish accent. You still don't speak right. There's something wrong about you all.
It is very difficult. Try and imagine going back 600 years to the reign of Richard II. Do you believe that you could live among ordinary people without betraying in everything you did that you came from the future?
600 years?
Prove it.
You saw the man walk through a door, Katie.
Yeah, but what are you doing? Why are you here?
We are here to perfect the machine we are creating in safety from the Galas.
The who?
The Galas. They are the secret police of our time. They rule by fear. They are supposed to be the servants of the government. But if the government defies them, it falls. And most of its members are thrown into gala prisons. My own father died, tortured in such a prison. We all of us know men and women who have suffered. Now, for several years, the scientists of our age have been experimenting with time. We have achieved minor breakthroughs. You saw Justin walk through a door. He used a time machine to take him from one side of the door to the other. But at first, we could only move in time over very short periods. Then, about 3 years ago, I had better say when I was 3 years younger, I made a major discovery. I built an apparatus which could project both people and things over unlimited distances of time. My friends here, we call ourselves the group. They helped me. Now, suppose the Galas had been able to command such a machine. What then?
Not so good, people like that wandering about in time. But they could do anything.
Yes. They could seek out their enemies in their cradles and destroy them there. It was for this reason that they encouraged me to perfect my machine. I had to obey. They are our masters.
But you ran away.
Yes. Before we had perfected the machine, before we had any control over where it would take us, we used it simply to project ourselves into the past.
Where is it?
In the future. It is like a gun. It fires its bullets, us, through time. It stays where it is.
Then the Galas can come back here and look for you.
Yes, they can. Justin there was supposed to stay and destroy the machine, but he used it to escape himself. However, the machine will have lost power projecting Justin. The Galas will not yet have reset the controls. We only need 5 weeks.
And then what?
We return. One man was, I had better say, will be, responsible for the Galas achieving power. We will eliminate him.
And you're expecting us to keep quiet for 5 weeks?
Yes, for longer than that. Forever. If you tell the story, if it is believed, you could alter the future. We have to be very careful.
So you can't touch us. We're part of the future. You can't do anything to us.
We would prefer not to. We can, of course, keep the dog as a hostage. He does not look as though he will change the world much.
What's going to happen to him?
He will be punished.
How?
He has betrayed us now twice.
What will you do to him?
They will kill me, miss.
No, no!
Is that right?
Listen, mister, you can't keep us here. Our friends know which way we came. And there were 2 old ladies who ticked us off when we were climbing through the fence. If we aren't all back by supper, you'll have police all over this yard by tomorrow. And if me and Sammy don't see him coming and going out of the garage as usual, we'll tell the papers. And we got local radio now. They're always on the lookout for stories. You won't fool them once they start asking questions. There's none of you talks English, right?
He has betrayed us twice. He must be punished.
No!
We'll have to think of something else.
There is the dog.
No.
In our time, there is a common punishment for persistent criminals. Their personalities are transposed into that of animals.
I would prefer to die.
It breaks the spirit, and among our caste is the worst disgrace. Now, we can do this with Justin and your dog. We can keep Justin's body in a coma here, and you can take the dog home and care for it. Now, if you do not agree to this, we will risk keeping you here for 3 days while we prepare to send ourselves to some other time to start again. I do not believe in the 2 old women whom you say saw you. You must make your decision.
Sammy? It's your dog.
But you'll change him back. You won't go off and leave him.
No.
We'll keep quiet, won't we, Katie?
I would rather die.
If you die, the work fails. We go to another time and start again and perhaps fail again. Now accept this, Justin, and we can stay.
Here, Edna. I mean, mister.